Welcome to C News Now.
There was a time when one actress's tears could move an entire nation. When her trembling voice, her innocent smile, her raw vulnerability captured the hearts of millions. That actress was Jung too. But today, the same face that once radiated emotion now barely moves. The public doesn't feel touched anymore. They feel confused. Her latest drama flopped. Her once unquestionable acting ability is being questioned. And the rumors? They're loud. Very loud. This is the haunting story of how one of China's brightest stars may have sacrificed her greatest gift. Not for fame, but for perfection. The cost of chasing perfection. Yang Zi's struggles behind the glamour. Once hailed as the queen of romantic dramas, Yang Zi was the golden girl of Chinese television, charming, relatable, and praised for her heartfelt performances. But today that crown seems to be slipping. Her latest drama, The Flowers Are Blooming, co-starring Li Xian, was supposed to mark another peak in her already star-studded career. Instead, it ended in disappointment. The once reliable audience magnet failed to deliver, and viewers were left asking the same question. What happened to Yang Zi? To answer that, we must go back to when she was a household name, not just because of her fame but because of her raw talent. A star is born, but not quite a classic beauty. Yang Zi's journey in the entertainment world didn't begin with red carpets and spotlight interviews. As a child actress, she gained popularity through the beloved sitcom Home with Kids, portraying the lovable Xiao Shui. Her natural charm and timing won hearts across China. However, behind the scenes, industry veterans were less than optimistic about her future. Song Dandan, a veteran actress who played her on-screen mother, once bluntly told Yang Zi to consider quitting acting to focus on her studies, because her looks simply didn't meet the entertainment industry's expectations. It was a brutal comment, but Yang Zi didn't flinch. She pressed on. With no powerful family background or financial backing, Yang Zi built her career the hard way, through consistency, improvement, and resilience. Her performances in Battle of Changsha and later in Ashes of Love solidified her reputation as a serious actress. In Ashes of Love, she transformed into a captivating heroine, funny, tragic, nuanced. The role wasn't just a hit, it was iconic. But ironically, around this very period, when her acting career was peaking, her face started to change. When beauty becomes a burden. As years passed, Yang Zi's appearance began to spark more conversation than her performances. Her once vivacious expressions became noticeably stiff. Viewers began pointing out that her emotional range, especially in crying scenes, felt repetitive and mechanical. The natural flow that once made her performances compelling was slowly being replaced by a sense of detachment. And with The Flowers Are Blooming, the shift was impossible to ignore. The drama faced criticism from day one. Competing shows airing at the same time, such as In the Name of the Law and Book of Dreams, captivated audiences with strong scripts and believable performances. Yang Zi's drama, in contrast, felt hollow. Her face appeared swollen on screen, and her expressions lacked emotional depth. Fans who once praised her vulnerability were now lamenting that even her crying scenes felt forced and familiar, like carbon copies of her previous roles. In online forums, disappointed fans wrote, "Where is the Yang Zi who made us weep in Ashes of Love?" Others remarked that she seemed stuck in a loop. Same characters, same expressions, same tragedy, but no soul. Trapped in a box of her own making. Beyond her physical transformation, another issue plagues Yang Zi: her choice of roles. Over the years, she's gravitated toward characters that follow the same mold. A woman with a tragic past, an indomitable spirit, and a heart of gold. It worked at first. Audiences love stories of resilience. But after playing variations of the same role in drama after drama, a dangerous pattern formed: predictability. Predictability is the enemy of reinvention, and in the entertainment world, reinvention is survival. Worse yet, her performances in idol dramas, a genre she once ruled, are now underwhelming. When rumors emerged that she would be transitioning to more serious projects, like the emotionally layered Tree of Life, fans were skeptical. If she can't even shine in idol dramas anymore, critics questioned, how can she carry a heavier, more nuanced role? These doubts aren't just unfounded speculation. There's history to back them up. In 2015, actor-director Alex Su cast for his film The Left Ear. Young Z auditioned. Despite her growing fame, she was turned down. The reason? Her face had undergone visible cosmetic procedures, and Su reportedly wanted more natural expressions, something her altered features struggled to deliver. In a cruel twist of fate, the very industry that once dismissed her for not being beautiful enough was now sidelining her because she had altered herself too much. The cosmetic dilemma. A double-edged sword. In modern entertainment, cosmetic enhancement is no longer taboo. Many celebrities undergo minor procedures to maintain a youthful appearance or refine features. But in acting, especially in emotionally driven roles, facial expressions are a critical tool. When an actor's face loses its ability to move freely, the performance suffers, no matter how talented they are. Young Z's case exemplifies this. While she's never publicly confirmed undergoing cosmetic procedures, the signs are visible, and the consequences are real. Her expressions, once dynamic and full of nuance, now often appear uniform. Her face has become a canvas with limited emotional palette. This isn't just about vanity, it's about functionality. An actor's job is to convey the entire spectrum of human emotion using their body, and more importantly, their face. When that tool is compromised, it's like a singer losing their voice or a dancer injuring their legs. Experience versus evolution. Which will win? Young Z is far from talentless. On the contrary, she's a seasoned actress with over 2 decades in the industry. Her resume is impressive. Her fan base remains loyal. She has experience, charm, and resilience. But in today's fiercely competitive entertainment landscape, those qualities are no longer enough. The audience is evolving. They want more than pretty faces and familiar sob stories. They crave authenticity, surprise, and depth. If Young Z continues to choose roles that feel recycled, and if her performances continue to be hindered by a lack of emotional range, her star may continue to dim, no matter how bright it once burned. The clock is ticking. She stands at a critical juncture. Will she continue down the same road, seeking safety in familiar territory, comforted by past glories, or will she take the harder path, the one filled with reinvention, risk, and raw honesty? Because behind every great comeback lies a moment of reckoning. The choice ahead. Young Z still has time to turn things around. But to do that, she must confront the hard truths about her craft, her appearance, and most importantly, about what kind of actress she wants to be. Perhaps the solution isn't in finding the next big role or the next big script, but in rediscovering what made her special in the first place. The awkward, passionate girl who defied expectations, who chose talent over shortcuts, who lit up screens with sincerity and heart. She's still in there somewhere. The world doesn't need Young Z to be flawless. It needs her to be real. Jung Tue's story isn't just about one actress. It's about the brutal cost of beauty in modern entertainment. It's a cautionary tale for rising stars, and a mirror for the audiences who demand perfection but miss the human behind the screen. What do we really want from our idols? Flawlessness? Or authenticity? Maybe, just maybe, we want both. But sometimes, in chasing the former, we lose the latter forever. What do you think about Jung Tue's transformation? Backhand index pointing right, has she lost her emotional spark? Or is the public being unfair? Comment Bilou? Like and subscribe for more deep stories from the world of Chinese entertainment.